Welcome back. Okay, now we have a guest in the studio. I talked about the only female coach we have coaching a male national team in Nigeria professionally, a nationwide Division 2. I'm talking about Ajuma Ame Otache. She played for the Super Falcons. She was a midfielder while she was playing for the Super Falcons. And after her career, she decided to go into coaching. Not coaching the female team, but rather the male team. Good morning and good to have you on the program.
Good morning, Cecilia. Good to be here.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. And also the captain, Kazim, is also in the studio. Kazim, good morning. Good to have you.
Good morning.
Okay. Now let's get started. Where do we start? Today is International Women's Day, so, okay, happy Women's Day.
Thank you so much. Happy Women's Day, too.
Thank you. Now, again, how did you actually get into coaching? We'll start from there before we talk about the club.
For me, football is like life because I grew up playing football, and football has taken me all over Nigeria and almost all over the world. Where my parents didn't dream of going to. So for me, football is life. I'm grateful for the talents that God has given unto me. After my playing days, I decided I should be able to contribute my quota also to the development of football. I'm just driven by service, and I think it's a wonderful platform to really make impact in the development of football in Nigeria.
You know, you're the coach of Goodland Rangers FC. They happens to be in the Nationwide League Division 2. You gained promotion from Division 3 to Division 2, last season, having won, the playoff and all that. How has it been for you, coaching a male team? Because we know how difficult it can be for a female to even go into coaching and even coaching a male team.
For me, I so much believe that if you are in the place of your assignment, you just function. You just flow with it, you just function. And for me, that has been the case. I'm grateful to God for grace that He has given unto me, for wisdom, because I would say sometimes it's challenging, but no matter what happens, we just have to keep going, keep our heads up, and do what we are passionate about doing. I'm passionate about football, I'm passionate about touching lives. I don't just want to be a coach that they will say, per se, like one of those coaches. I'm a whole life coach. I look at players, how can I impact my players positively outside the field, on the field, and I want them also to look at me as their role model. And I do a lot of mentoring, and for me that's just what football should be as a coach.
Very interesting. Let's bring Kazim into this now as well. Kazim, you play for Goodland as well. So I mean, what is the main difference between being coached by a woman and being coached by a male?
Actually, not much difference, but the only difference we have is just the female interaction. That's just the difference. The way a male will handle you different from the way the male.
Give us an example.
Like the way you talk to the players, the way they pass instructions. Mainly, that's just the difference. Compared to the male coaches who played under.
Okay.
That's just the difference.
Okay, it simply means she's softer, she doesn't shout.
She does when it's necessary.
But there's that motherly relationship, or is that what you mean by that?
It's there.
Okay, now, sometimes I know guys can be very funny. Sometimes you don't want to submit to a woman. You're the captain, and maybe when the results are not really coming good, how do you react when she talks to you?
There's no way we react. We just have to follow her instruction because she sees more than us when we are on the pitch. So any instruction she passes to me, then I relate it to with the other guys. So we just have to do what she wants.
Keep it professional.
Okay, Coach, let me get back to you. Do you face pressure? Because when you're on the field, usually your opponent, of course, is always a male coach. Then you have the referees and all that, all guys all around you. Sometimes you get under pressure when the results are not really coming good.
I don't really get under pressure. For me, I believe I'm a professional in what I do. Gender is not a disadvantage. I just go all out to get the job done. And I don't know, sometimes, fear is the opposite of faith. It will hinder your success if you're afraid. So for me, I just go out. I'm bold about what I want to do. I go out, I just want to get the job done. So that's it.
Interesting. And for your club, Goodland, I mean, it's been a very decent pre-season for you ahead of the new season. I mean, talk us through some of the games you've played as you get ready for the new season.
We so much believe in hard work because success, they say, don't happen by chance. So for us, we resumed on the 4th of January and we've been up and rolling. We've played series of friendly games so that we can adequately see the players that we are building for the team this season. One of the big games I would say we played was against Ikorodu United, which was like the talk of the town in Lagos, because we got an impromptu call like in less than 24 hours that we should play Ikorodu United, and we just had to like oblige. I saw it as an opportunity to have our players really tested, you know, and it was a good game because at the end of the day, it was a 1-1 draw. So nobody envisaged the scoreline, but it was really a good one for us.
Okay. Now, if we can take a look at some of the friendly games that you played, the warm-up games you played, you know, you played at Team 360 FC and you won that one. Against FC Bethel, you won by lone goal. Against Great Olympics, you won by lone goal. Against Offerham, you won by 3-0. And of course, against First Stack Extension, 2-0. Then you talked about the Ikorodu, that was 1-1. I mean, it's really, I guess, Twins FC also, I mean, 4-1, that was great. And against the Samba Boys, it was a 3-0. I mean, the clubs have achieved so much. You won the 2015 Eco League, you won the playoffs into Division 2, and you were crowned champions 2016 Nationwide 3-Zonal League in Abeokuta. And all these achievements, how does it make you feel, you know, with a young team that started when?
The 2015 to be precise. For me, I would just say we are just enjoying grace, we are just enjoying favor. We so much believe that the horse is definitely prepared for the battle, but victory comes from God. We just do what we have to do. You know, we prepare adequately. We don't want to be caught napping. We take every opportunity that we have, and we just want to get better in every game. We just want to get better every year. We don't just want to be stagnant. Stagnant water, they say, stinks. So for us, we want to get better. There's always a better way. Like my pastor would say, there's always a better way to do things. So you just have to keep researching and make sure you get to improve daily.
I'm talking about getting better. I mean, obviously that's going to include getting promotion into the NNL.
Yeah, we're just taking it one step at a time. And for us, we just believe that success don't happen by chance. So we keep taking it one step at a time. Every day we want to improve, we want to add value, we want to do something different. And we are hoping that we'll get there.
What is that a target for the season?
For the season, yes, most definitely. And also we want to improve on our last year performance in the Lagos FA Cup. We lost out in the round of 32 against COD United. We lost 2-0 to them. So this year we are looking at going further, because when we started in 2015, we played from the rookie levels, the no division team level, you know, and we got up to the round of 64. So for us last year there was an improvement, and also this year we are hoping that we'll go a step further.
Okay, that's awesome.
Okay, Kazim, you know, you've been quiet. Let me come to you again. I mean, it's been a good result, you know, talking about the warm-up games you've had in 2017 and all that. You think this is actually going to help you guys going into the season when it starts later?
Last year, that was what kept us going last year, because we had a lot of games before going for the playoff. So most of the games we played helped our fitness level in the playoff. So most of the games are tougher, even tougher than the one we had to encounter in the playoff.
In the playoffs, okay. Oh, that's wonderful. Now, I mean, I'm seeing your jersey. I mean, this is what you're going to use this season, right?
Yeah.
Has it been launched?
Yeah, we actually have a green jersey because I think they are beginning to notice us all over Lagos with our orange You know, we are so grateful to all our partners all over Lagos. People purchased our jersey as a token of their appreciation of what we are doing, and to see that the club keeps rolling, and we are really grateful. So, but this year, you know, in a game of football, gimmicks do happen. You know, we had a situation last year where our jersey was going to clash with our opponent's jersey, and you know, normally they will say the home team will have to swap jersey or have like a change of jersey. So we don't want to be caught napping. So we have an alternative color apart from our orange that we are being known with. We have a blue jersey. We have varieties, but we are adding the green because we know it's going to be a year to flourish.
Okay.
So we will flourish in the land.